Felicia's back from vacation and giving all sorts of details. She got married again?
Yes!
We're going to get into that tonight. Milo is officially a 2-year-old pup. Ooh. Social media's favorite dog is going to be celebrated tonight. We have friend of the show, Lauren Kostick, along, and we're talking about the hot weather. Boy, a lot to get into, but welcome back, Felicia.
I am, look, do I look like rested?
Yes,
do I look like
you do.
rest?
How do you feel?
Do I look like a lot of naps? A lot of naps and a lot of fun. I'm excited to be back. I'm really happy to be back. I'm grateful for the time away, to rest and relax, and now to be able to get back home. That's the blessing.
And no jet lag. You don't look like you've got jet lag.
No, everyone is like, are you okay?
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I told Scott, I slept for 4 hours on this flight.
Who sleeps for 4 hours on a flight?
No,
Only
when
Felicia.
I say knocked out, like even the flight attendants were like, we checked on you a couple times to make sure you were okay. I missed the snack. I missed the lunch. They served a breakfast, lunch, and then they served dinner, and I missed that. So, but they held it for me.
All right, we're gonna get all the details coming up from Felicia on her big adventure. But let's go ahead and start as we always do here at 10 o'clock with the weather. We know you're getting ready for Friday and the big holiday weekend. How things looking tomorrow?
Hot tomorrow. I don't know if you had a chance to step out. Sunset was gorgeous this evening,
nice.
and it's got a nice warm summer feel, which
All
is
right.
what you want going into the long holiday weekend. What we don't want, well, I guess we want it because we need the rain, but we don't want it to ruin any plans.
Right.
I think we decided it would be great if we could get some overnight soaking rain.
Yes.
But it doesn't look like that's in the forecast. In fact, we've made some changes to the weekend outlook. Tomorrow, just be prepared for a hot day. We'll be close to 90 degrees again, with the chance for a couple of pop-up storms. We've been talking about a little Gulf moisture coming north. It was as far north as Kentucky today. You might have seen a few of those storms in the distance to the south. And then there's a little boundary coming in from the north. Yes, we have a chance for a couple showers and thunderstorms. It is not a big chance for tomorrow. And as you can clearly see with Future Track 13, not everybody gets the much needed rain. Good news, I guess, if you've got some outdoor plans. Bad news for your lawn. Temperatures come down a bit. We'll be on the other side of that boundary, on the north side. So we'll be in the mid-80s for Saturday. And I know lots of plans as we get into the holiday weekend. Right now, the thinking is this front will stall just to our south. That will be the focus for some thunderstorms and a little bit of rain as we head into both Saturday and Sunday. But the thinking is now the majority of the steadiest rain will stay south. So something we're going to keep a close eye on, because if this boundary would lift north, we'd get a better rain chance locally. If it stays south, we get more dry weather, and anywhere between 85 and 90 for temperatures all the way through the 4th.
I liked your idea of having an overnight rain that would be a soaker.
Rain.
Yeah.
Yes, that's
very
kind of what
specific.
we need.
That's like really, really
Well,
specific.
that way nobody's really bothered by it, and all the lawns get the moisture, which would be good.
They say in your prayers you should be very detailed.
There you go.
11 p.m. to 5 a.m.
All right, we have a lot of folks joining us tonight here at 10 o'clock. We've got Glenn saying that she missed you.
Oh, that's sweet.
So it's
Thank
good
you.
to have Glenn back with us. Tanya joining us tonight. Jeremy from Mooresville. Ralph from Alabama. Jan saying hello to my favorite news friends from Shawnee, Oklahoma. Jeremy's here in Indiana. Cameron joining us tonight. Sarah from Batesville. We've got Kim saying the gang's all here.
We're
Kim,
all
good to
back.
have you back. That's right. Jimmy, Joyce from Versailles, Ralph joining us. So we got a lot of friends joining us. And we're all singing happy birthday tonight to Channel 13's favorite pup, Milo, is turning 2, and friend of the show, Lauren Kostick is back.
I know. Can you believe these two?
Look at her beaming. Like, look at your proud mom. A proud mom. Look at that smile.
Oh, can you believe we've been doing this for because you guys have been there since the beginning?
Right,
He was
right.
a little puppy.
Yeah.
We were on Zoom, but now he's 2. So just today, we celebrated his birthday. This morning, we went to the bakery. He got to pick out his favorite treat, and it was, of course, he picked a giant bone. And we have some photos and videos. We sang him happy birthday. What else? We did some pool. Oh, here we go. So I put little candles in it, and he was so confused. He's like, what is going on?
And when can I eat
And he's like,
this?
can I eat this yet? And we sang
That
happy birthday,
is
the whole thing.
hysterical.
But he, of course, picked out the biggest bone.
Yeah.
They wrote on it for him. And then here he is eating it. He has not finished it because I told him, I was like, you can't have it all. You can't have your whole cake.
Yeah.
And then Murphy, we didn't want to leave Murphy out, so we got him a piece of cake too, you know. So he had a little snack, and he ate his faster than Milo. But here's Milo with his birthday.
That's awesome.
The big 2. So yeah, I know it's so crazy because when I got him, he was only 4 pounds. And now his diet, well, this did not help, but he's now at 50. So we're doing pretty well.
Wow.
So, wait, he's a big boy.
Did he have to come down a bit during the pandemic? Did I hear that?
Yeah, because of Facebook Live. He was getting all those treats. Especially when I was home, we were feeding him all those treats.
And then cheese and everything else.
Cheese, remember? So if you've been there since day one, I mean, he's a big boy now. I know. I'm like, man, he's 2.
Oh, he's so
Time
cute.
flies by. Wait till I have kids, though.
Yeah,
That's be a lot harder.
I
know.
We have so many viewers wishing Milo happy birthday. Jeremy, Sherry, Ralph, Tanya, Joyce, Holly, all saying happy birthday, Milo. Brian joining us tonight, Carolyn,
so funny.
Sherry. It's funny. Everybody is
Everyone
really
knows
bonded
Milo.
with this dog. So.
I know, it's so sweet because it makes me feel closer to the viewers too. So it makes me happy that everyone always tunes in.
That's
And I
awesome.
can share photos of Milo. Because I mean, he was my coworker for a while at home, you know, until I got to come in with you guys.
Well, that's right, because you started during the pandemic. You didn't even get to come in.
I know.
No, I
She's
know. We were
hired
just
and she
through
couldn't
Zoom.
even come in the TV station because of COVID.
I know.
So,
well, maybe one of these days we'll bring Milo in, right, in the parking
we would love
lot,
that.
and
That'd be fun.
we'll get a
No,
little
in the
Milo
building.
action.
He
In the
could sit
building.
at my desk. He could sit
Make sure
at
no
my
one
desk.
watches, right? Yeah, we'll sneak him in.
happy birthday,
Yes.
Milo.
Well, we need that joy. He's brought us all a lot of smiles,
Right.
particularly during some tough times. So
know.
it's really sweet.
All right, let's turn our attention to the Felicia's Big Adventure. All right, so those of us that follow you on social media were very interested in the pictures you were posting. And so tonight we're hoping that you'll give us some explanation as to what was going on.
We just had a good time. This was a trip that we usually go on we try to do a big trip once every year, you know, pandemic. Everyone's just happy to be anywhere right now. But we went to Barcelona, Spain, which is right on the coast, the Mediterranean coast. It was my first time in the Mediterranean. So I was like, how have I not been there before? So I just feel so lucky and so blessed to have gone. It was just myself and my husband, and we ended up renewing our vows.
Wow, I know.
It was a very low-key ceremony. It wasn't even like a real ceremony. We got someone to officiate from the from the hotel. So because that's how last minute it was. I mean, we talked about it, but we didn't, you know, have plans.
Yeah, you
or
didn't
action.
drop any hints before you
Well,
left.
I wasn't sure if we were going to do it, and so I had a dress, and I don't know if we have pictures. So I had a dress and shoes, but
there you are.
Oh yeah, so we'll talk through some of it. So here's us on the street. Remember, I told you I don't know the names of anything. So this is La Sagrada Familia.
Ooh.
So this is a big church. Okay, this is us at the club because we do new couple things.
I like
And
it.
then this is inside La Sagrada Familia, and which is
Look
the
at
church.
that.
Oh, fashion icon.
And this, thank you. And that was a shot of us after we did like just a little mini ceremony. It was very low key with just like the hotel people.
Yeah.
But that dress is like a whole
officiate
statement.
a hotel.
I love it.
Well, I didn't come here to play small. You know.
Don't say it was low key.
I came here to play big.
Felicia stayed up late too.
After
Wow.
yes. So
In
we
the
did
club.
have, Scott's referencing our club nights. So they clubbed till the morning, 6 a.m. in the morning.
What?
Yes, I know.
Those Europeans.
I know.
6 a.m.?
6
Wow.
6 a.m.
Did you stay up that late?
Of course I did not.
Okay.
I thought you
Of course
were
I did not. No, honestly, in a perfect world, I like to be in bed by 10 and, you know, wake up at a nice 7.
Sure.
That doesn't happen,
That's tough
obviously.
when you do the 11 p.m. news.
It
Yeah,
doesn't happen,
yeah.
obviously. So, anywho, we left. We were at home by like 4 a.m.
That's
So we had
really
some
really late.
We had some late nights. You guys
are wild.
We napped.
And young.
Yeah, super young. I was
When
like,
I was
couldn't laugh.
tired, I slept. So I had a couple days where we slept into like noon, 1 o'clock.
wow.
Like
That's great.
we really just lived
Wow.
and did what felt right at the time.
And your
But-
Spanish sounded
Yeah, I love the
good.
way you
like
see
that.
it.
Sí, hablo
Fancy.
español poquito. I La lengua or idioma, I'm not sure. Es muy importante a mi futura y periodista.
We need
es
closed
Nice.
captions.
I know. I was like, I don't know if I can translate that, but.
Me gusta la cultura.
Augusta is no. Augusta, no.
Girl, I thought you said you had 4 years.
I took 4 years of Spanish. I need a refresh.
I just said I like the culture. Me
I like the
gusta la
culture.
cultura.
Okay, we
I
learned
like
something.
the culture.
Yes.
So la comida is the food. I like the culture. I like the food. La música, the music.
I got that one.
Yeah,
I got that one.
So let me not act like I'm an expert in Spanish, but I know enough to get around.
That's
and
great.
I just love culture, and I love learning about things, people like outside of my bubble, outside of my realm. So I'm just grateful. I know that over the last 2-3 years, it's been a lot for everyone. So I'm just grateful for the opportunity to do anything. And that was kind of behind the vow renewal. We were like, you know what? Who cares if it's not 35 years? We're proud of our little 5 years. Not everybody sees 5 years. So and
Whose idea
we
was
still
it to
like
renew
each
your
other.
vows?
It was mine.
It was yours. Okay, so you're the romantic.
It's mine. Yes, yes. I would say he's romantic too. I would say and this is a good representation of our relationship. He's gonna take it and make it better.
Yeah.
So while like I was like, okay, let's do this, and he's like, well, we can do it like this. And so he's like, let's get and instead of I was like, well, we can take a bus around and see some different sites. He's like, no, let's take a private car around. Like anything that I do, he kind of takes
Teddy,
it
stepping it
and
up.
blows my mind, and I'm always like, I never thought of that about insert anything. I'll be like, I never thought of it like that.
We're,
great.
we're
Good
glad you
match.
had a great time.
Yeah.
It's a good
Welcome
match.
back.
Look, it's a good match.
It's a great match.
All right,
5 years.
in case you missed the opener here at the top of 10 o'clock, Angela's got your Friday forecast for you.
We'll be back into the 90s tomorrow, anywhere from 90 to maybe 93 in a few places. Maybe a couple storms tomorrow afternoon. Right now, the thinking is a pop-up tomorrow, a pop-up over the holiday weekend. Not enough to cancel any plans, but just enough that check back with us, and I would check radar before outdoor plans, especially boating and things where you're going to be away from something. Take us with you. The app is a great resource.
So let's be clear, we're not in a drought.
We are abnormally dry, and we're going to talk about this at 11. Most of the state, the drought monitor, new one came out today. We've seen an increase in abnormally dry for most of the state, and we've got a section northwest that's now in a moderate drought. So we're inching in that direction. So we definitely could use the rain.
Yep. Need that rain.
Especially before all the fireworks.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought that up because I don't know if we're running that again. We are. We have a really interesting story for you at 11 about a sparkler and your dry lawn.
Yeah, don't want to drop it around now
No.
as dry as it is around the state.
Yeah.
All right, so Angela, Felicia, friend of the show, Lauren Kostick, and I'll be back with you tonight over on Channel 13 at 11 o'clock. We'll see you then.